Hi everyone, I'm here with a new plant oracle for this upcoming week. It's a timeless reading whenever you get this. And I've already gone ahead and thrown the plants and the runes, and this reading is indicative of another twin flame relationship. So whether it's the same one or a new one, we'll just have to figure out and see what's happening. So some of the things I can tell you about right away is that a spirit presents and the spirit encourages you to look up. So I am hearing that song by Joy Aladican. And then also something I watched over the holidays next Christmas, that if you've seen that movie, that might be significant. Also, a lighthouse, and that started presenting in my reading today. A lighthouse is significant, and spirit is whether that's the forefront, crowning what spirit's talking about besides passion and a memory, and that whether someone was stuck, they're no longer stuck. Self-care is also important. So let's break it down a little bit. We're going to start with the heart of the matter again. And when I look at this part of the reading, it's almost like a sweater or a shawl or something. Maybe it is something sort of comforting, something illuminating, something perhaps it's comforting. And whatever this is, like something warm, like fuzzy that you wrap around yourself, it offers some type of movement or direction. And maybe it's warm, maybe it is warm and fuzzy. It just gives me this warm and fuzzy feeling, happy, and a lot of major arcana when I'm looking at this reading. It's a lot, like in a big row. So this is the happiest card in the deck. Yeah. So something, and again, got two more. We have the Empress. Been seeing a lot of Empress today. Receiving. There's a lot of blooms. There's a lot of abundance. Something's very fertile, blooming, you know, full. I mean, this literally does have maybe, I was getting that feeling last week when with the expansion readings I was doing, whether something or someone is pregnant or pregnant may be significant. I did have a dream about that last night. Someone in the hallway was pregnant, whether it's with an idea. There's a lot of happiness related to this mothering energy, this fertility, this creativity, whatever it is, take it as it resonates, or this Empress energy in your life that's very creative. There's happiness and there's higher love here. So Hierophant, a commitment, higher love, higher learning. Student and teacher in one, there's a lot that can be learned here. And this offers direction, which just so happen means, so, and this I've been seeing all day too, Knight of Cups. We know Knight of Cups, air and water, Hermes. Traveling between the levels, middle earth, upper world, lower world, fast messenger. So there are perhaps a lot of messages this week. Again, whenever you get this, it's timeless. Could be romantic in nature, but there is a swiftness. There's a swift energy to this. And I also have the Chariot as well. So there's movement, there's victory, and something that's warming, like heartwarming, like soup or a shawl or a sweater. That's all I can tell you. So tell me more about this direction. Tell me more about this direction. What's going on here? Yeah, well, there's related to family, legacy, support, security. Oh, and a Queen of Wands I keep seeing is popping up. So there may be a creative, feminine, powerful, sort of magical, creative, very intuitive as well. Three of Pentacles related to this direction. So success, teamwork, collaboration. There's movement here. A Cancer may be significant. There's been walls in the past, or someone's literally a brick and mortar. Brick and mortar may be significant. Those are lorikeets. A brick and mortar. Yeah. Gaining a passion. Spring. something heartwarming. Again, like soup. So we'll continue on. Let's talk about the feminine. And I hear in my oracle, I have the strength card again, which is just like, it feels, has it been 2 weeks? So the strength, this Leo type energy, this need for courage, strength, bravery. And I'm going to stop, like the direction. There's some really, really, really deep shadow work or reflection necessary in this timeline, called a timeline, that are there and available to be harvested, but that requires some digging more deeply into this heart of the matter, into your happiness. Could be an empress that's significant, could be a teacher, higher love, higher learning, but deeper with that comes victory, teamwork, some type of collaboration, and there's a moving to calmer waters. But it's almost like you really got to dig for it. You got to like dig deep. It's digging deep, digging deep, and looking up. So another arcana, Fool. A new cycle begins here. I feel like this was in a reading today, so everything's starting to patterns. I'm seeing a lot of patterns. Both masculine and feminine are doing shadow work. Moon's starting to wane. There's some type of, I do believe, from what I can see, some type of challenge to truth, or a challenger related to a truth. And whether someone was ripped off, or something got stuck in the crosshairs, something was happenstance or by accident, or someone literally something was ripped off, or someone was ripped off. That may be in the recent past, like something stuck. But then as this timeline of a week or so moves along, something is unstuck, and it seems to be related to a lighthouse and the need to look up. There is a passionate thread here. Magician, Fool, Magician, bottom of the deck. What are you creating? Let's continue on. 7 may be significant. 7 energy. Got lost. There's a Tower of Strength. The feminine seems to be looking back. Looking back. Looking at the past. Not really sure there's anything there though. Let's talk about Spirit. Spirit, highlighting the self-care, this lighthouse, this passion. Partnership is of significance, whether it's business, romance, friendship. A Queen of Swords may be significant. A feminine can be cold, strategic, calculating. A widow, divorce may be significant. Surgery may be significant. Reminds me of like the Goodyear blimp. I don't understand all the windows and holes. Yeah, it's almost like a leaky heart. Yeah, I'm just seeing this image of a heart with like just water leaking out of it. So, again, there's a Knight of Cups again. Something playing on the heartstrings. There's peace here. Partnership with the Queen of Swords could be colder, a lot more logical, analytical. Air sign. Possibilities. Tell me about the masculine. The masculine may be focused on, there may be a celebration, there may be a wedding. It could be home. 1111 card is here. That was at the bottom. I think I haven't posted it yet. My bones reading. I think that was the one. Let's see. It's tomorrow. Yeah. Bottom. I'll show you now because I don't think I'm going to show when that reading comes out. Bottom of the deck. So this is the theme. Seeing across readings, masculine is starting to look up something about home life, celebrating. Hand fasting may be significant. They may have been ripped off in the past related to, I'm seeing hand fasting, marriage, something just ripped away, almost like stuck in the crosshairs of something. Was it by accident? I don't know, but something was just ripped off. Tell me more about this. But Spirit's saying to look up, like they're almost oriented to looking toward this, whatever was ripped off. Could be the recent past, something feels ripped off. Or this is just a reflection, a remnant, an imprint. I'm hearing Peter, pumpkin eater. There's some type of victory with movement. Cancer, significant. Chariot. Drawn to the pacifier looking things. Whether someone's pacified at home. There's, again, victory. Let's talk about this twin flame relationship. So all I can tell you, and we'll continue breaking it down, is that this idea, something ripped away, ripped off, something happenstance, possibly there's passion, there's a need to look up. Look up, Spirit says. You're no longer stuck. Take care of yourself. There's a lighthouse. A memory could possibly lead the way to flight, could be twin flame related, but there's like a lot of burdens, and I'm seeing again, like I saw in Lung, Vancouver Sleep Clinic, 10 of Wands energy, burden in the lungs. Whether this has to do with a vice, I have Devil energy here, or passions, something almost home. There's a need to lay me down, laying something down. Could be grief in the lungs. I don't have any grief cards, but there's something in the lungs. A tower moment is significant. Something reciprocal in nature. Being dripped. I'm hearing IV drip. I keep seeing the series I'm watching. Not Riptide. Riptide may be significant. The world, there's some type of completion here, success, balancing, ripples. All right, I feel like, whew, that was a lot of energy. I am going to stop there for now, and I'll be back with you soon. This is part 1. Please remember to like, share, follow, and let me know if you resonate. And I so appreciate your support, and I'll see you all soon. Okay, bye.